Hey you guys, today we are on the final step for expository informative or informational writing. This is the final part where we are going to write our conclusion. It's going to be very similar to yesterday, so we will go through the steps very quickly so you can begin working on it. Here we go. Here is a sheet where you can choose from a lot of different ending examples. You can answer to the beginning question. So if you were starting off your essay with a question, you can put an answer as your conclusion. You can reference back to a riddle. So if you were using a riddle in the beginning, you can reference back to it. You can make a generalization. You can make a personal comment. This is one that I used in my own example that I'm going to show you at the end of this. You can restate the main idea of your essay, or you can provide a challenge to the reader. As always, our conclusion, just like a literary essay, is going to include a transition phrase, a restatement of our thesis. We are then going to restate our main topic sentences yet once again, and then we are going to end with one of these examples. This is the form that you are going to use. Yesterday, what you did is you provided me your hook, you provided me the type of hook, and you wrote your hook. In this area, you should have submitted this to the standard-based grading Dropbox for expository writing. Today, you're going to use the same form again, except you are going to give me the type of ending that you've chosen, and you are going to write your ending. And again, you're submitting this form to the standard-based grading Dropbox for expository writing. So here's what I've done. This is the same form that you saw on the previous page, except I filled it out. As you can see, I put in the personal comment, that's how I wanted to respond, and then I wrote my personal comment related to Harriet Tubman. I learned that all through her life, Harriet Tubman was always ready to stand up for someone. I now know why John Brown said she was one of the bravest people on the continent. That's my personal comment because it's all about what I am thinking about what I'm writing about. And then here is my sample conclusion. There are 4 things that your conclusion must contain. You must use a transition phrase, restate your thesis, restate your main topic sentences, and close with the ending example that you chose. Let me read you my conclusion, and then I'll go back and I'll show you the parts. All 4 of these parts are in my conclusion. In conclusion, because Harriet Tubman had a hard and brutal childhood, this made her well prepared to overcome challenges in her life. Her life was full of accomplishments. She overcame racism and freed thousands of slaves. I learned that all through her life, Harriet Tubman was always ready to stand up for someone. I now know why John Box Brown said she was one of the bravest people on the continent. Conclusion. All right, so where is everything? Well, here's my transition phrase right here. In conclusion, that's going to tell the reader that I am now transitioning to the end of my essay. I restated my thesis, number 2. Right here, Harriet Tubman had a hard and brutal childhood. This made her well prepared to overcome challenges in her life. That was my thesis. Number 3, restate your main topic sentences. Here they are. Her life was full of accomplishments. That was main topic sentence 1. She overcame racism, main topic sentence 2, and freed thousands of slaves, main topic sentence 3. I then ended with number 4, closed with my ending example that I chose, which was a personal comment. I learned that all through her life, Harriet Tubman was always ready to stand up for someone. I now know why John Box Brown said she was one of the bravest people on the continent. This is what your final conclusion should overly look like when it is put into your Pages document, and it will go at the very end because this is the conclusion. So when you are done, you should have a final essay that has an introduction, it has 3 body paragraphs, which is your mighty middle, and then it has your conclusion. Once that is done, please submit it also to the standard-based grading expository Dropbox for feedback. That's it. Good luck, and remember, your conclusion is one of the most important parts in your writing because this is going to invite people to want to research more about your topic or to come back to read more from what you had written. Good luck.